Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melly. This is Embodied Tarot. And in today's book card reading, we are going to figure out whether the person on your mind, your sneaky link, the person who you think you're with, your husband, your wife, somebody who you're getting to know, are their feelings authentic? Are they truly in love with you? Are they really emotionally invested in this connection? So if you're confused, if you're just nosy, if you're just wondering, then this reading is for you. As you can see, I do have 3 piles and 3 crystals for you to choose from. Each pile and crystal resonates with a particular message that will give you the exact answer that your higher self, your spirit guide wants you to know, okay? So trust your intuition and pick the pile or crystal that you're being called to. Pile 1 resonate with this black moonstone crystal. Pile 2 resonate with this clear quartz crystal. Pile 3 resonates with this Jasper crystal. Once you have selected a pile or crystal that you resonate with, I did list a timestamp in the pinned comment and description box for you to have easy access to your reading. Just click on it and I'll see you there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And today's book card reading, we're going to figure out, do your person love you? It doesn't matter if this person's a sneaky link. This doesn't matter if it's your husband or wife. It doesn't matter if you are new with each other, getting to know each other, just dating. It doesn't matter what the dynamics is. Whoever is on your mind when you click on this video, we're going to figure out their authentic feelings when it comes to you, okay? So I did realize that you chose the black moonstone crystal. And I feel like at times your person, not to say they're difficult, but it feels a little bit like hard. Like, it feels like it's a work in progress, and it's like you guys need a lot of patience when it comes to this connection. I feel like your person is grounded, but it's just like, why are you so stoic? What is it? Where do I stand with you? And it makes sense why you're choosing this pile, because this crystal feels more like, you know, traditional love. Things needs to grow over time. But then this deck is known as the modern love tarot, whereas one person wants to move a little bit faster than the other. So if you're connected with this message right now, let me know in the comment section and continue watching. All right, let's see what the pile has to say about how your person feel about the connection and what's the energy. Does pile 1 person authentically, genuinely love them? Ooh, we have the 9 of Swords. We have the Emperor card. We have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Page of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Ooh, ouch. I will say, with this connection, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of anxious energy. There's a lot of like playing energy as far as like, you know, playboy, playgirl. It's like, give me what I want. I feel like this person holds back a lot because, one, they're trying to figure out whether or not they want to be in a connection and take things seriously. And they overthink love. They overprocess love. They process love when it comes to the mind. So in their mind, if they are speaking to you or they're giving you quality time, then you should know. However, their actions doesn't support the feeling of love. Their actions doesn't support the feeling of being genuine. I think that this person is still stuck in the past with a past connection. And I feel like you're feeling it, but it feels like, not saying you're in denial, but it's just like, you're just like, I'll be patient with this person. I'll take my time. I want to prove my value to them for the most part. When we see the 9 of Swords energy, is the energy of anxiousness, restlessness, can't sleep. It doesn't feel safe. The Emperor card is a card of not being stable, not being, you know, not having a foundation that you want. It's the energy of, you know, playing games. It's not to throw the word out there, but it feels narcissistic. It feels manipulating. It feels like I have no real intentions for the most part. With Queen of Cups is not being able to regulate the emotions. Like, the emotions is completely detached. And a page of pentacles is just like playing, see what happens, where it stick at. So in this moment, I feel like this person is not being true and authentic when it comes to their feelings towards you. I don't feel like they're being genuine. I do feel like they're playing games, and to be honest, I'm not really seeing the love that's there. I'm not. I see the chemistry that's there for the most part. I see that you guys definitely have fun with each other with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands indicate a person who is just like, it's like a college person. Like, I finally have my freedom, let's have fun type of thing. I'm young, wild, and free. It feels very festive. So if you're in this connection just to have fun, then amazing, this is perfect. But if you want genuine connection, a love that feels healthy, a love that could grow, then at this moment I am not seeing this right now. And I think it's because you guys are on two mental planes that's different. What you want from a connection and what they want from a connection is two different things. I feel like your person wants to have fun. I feel like your person wants to, go with the flow, but there's no goals. Like, go with the flow to what? There's no intentions behind it. And you feel this blockage because maybe they're keeping a lot of secrets. They have a secret family. They could have kids. It's like they're distracted by something else for the most part. Let's figure out what's going on with them. Why is it that they're giving you this energy? The Wheel of Fortune. Something changed in their life. I feel like they're spread thin. The Wheel of Fortune is good fortune, but I feel like they self-sabotage. They will ruin a good thing just because. And the reason why I'm saying that is I'm looking at this imagery on this card, and look at the snake. Look at the snake in its tail. It's like he's eating himself, right? So I feel like this person will do harm to themselves so you can leave them alone. I don't feel like this person will leave you alone. So if you're wondering, well, why are they staying with me? They must care. Why are they doing this with me? I feel like they're too scared to push you away. So before they push you away, they will do things to make you push them away. They're not going to walk away. They're not going to leave. They're very much attached. That's the energy. This person is attached to you, and it feels like the sexual attachment, more so a loving attachment. Let's see what spirit advice is for you when it comes to this connection. We have the Four of Swords. So definitely say what you need to say. Stop holding back. Let them know what you want from this connection. And if they're not willing to give you what you want and need, then you may have to walk away. The Four of Swords in reverse is the energy of, like, you've been through the process of being selective, right? So you're not going to accept anything from this person. You need to establish what you want. And if they're not willing to accept what you're willing to receive, then you have to make a big decision on whether you're going to reject their rejection or accept their rejection. How else should Pile 1 handle the situation, Spirit? The Five of Pentacles. Honestly, you should leave. Let them see your value when you're not being around. Five of Pentacles is abandonment. The Page of Swords. Stop trying to have fun with this person. It's not going to lead you to what you want. The King of Wands. And the Star card at the bottom of the deck. This connection right here, it's for now with the energy. It feels very lustful. It feels addicting. It feels like you guys are triggering each other's abandonment wounds for the most part. At what point do you say enough is enough? You keep trying to get love from a place where there's no love there. You're trying to get things from a broken area, an area that's not healed, and an area that's not intended to heal. And Spirit is saying, like, if you want something young, wild, fun, and free, go for it. Enjoy it. However, the love that you desire, the love that you want to grow into, the modern love that you want, it's not coming from this connection, because this connection is triggering your wounds of abandonment, your wounds of am I good enough? Your wounds on, I'm accepting the bare minimum. You're not communicating certain things because you feel like you're going to lose them, but you're holding on to something that's causing you harm. They are with you because, yes, they enjoy your company, but you worth more to them than they bring value to your life. And they don't show it. So you're addicted to the chase of them accepting you. They're holding back, they have a block up, and that's how they weaponize their feelings when it comes to you. And it's a cycle that you go through over and over again. And things are not going to change until you start to speak up. So this connection feels more like a lesson about attachment, having fun, and what you're willing to settle for than actually feeling like you're in love with a person, or this connection feels like it's the best thing. It's something that you're manifesting. This is triggering your shadow. More so, it's feeling like love. This relationship is lust. This relationship is ego. This relationship is, what am I willing to sacrifice? What I'm willing to settle for? So I'm going to leave this as of right now, it doesn't feel like this person loves you or being authentic towards you and being genuine towards you. And you are accepting their breadcrumb that they're weaponizing. So sorry. But that's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope I was able to give you clear guys confirmation. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. And today's pick a card reading, we're going to figure out whether the person in your mind, whether it's an ex, a lover, somebody you just started dating, your husband, your wife, a sneaky link, a situationship, whoever it is, a crush, whether or not they authentically care and love about you. Are their feelings genuine towards you? Hell, what are their feelings, right? So I see that you chose the Nita Quartz Clear Crystal. And off the bat, what I'm getting is that this person I'm not gonna say they're hot and cold, but it feels like there's so much layers to them, and it's fun, it's spontaneous, but it also feels frustrating because it's just like when things might feel like they're smooth, here comes something else popping out the blue, right? So I feel like right now it's complicated, but let's see what the tarot have to say. So pile 2 wants to know from their higher self, is their person being authentic, genuine, and do they honestly care about them? What's the love like? So let's see. Ooh, the Three of Swords in reverse. The Death card. Ooh. The Knight of Swords. Let's keep shuffling. And the Tower. Talk about transformation. I feel like for this pile, it leans more towards a person who you're probably in a situation with, a situationship with, a sneaky link with, a person who you probably hit a rough path right now, probably not communicating. I will say with this energy, this person is trying to change, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening in their life that they don't really have much control of. I feel like this person is mourning. I feel like this person is healing. I feel like this person is dealing with like self-image situation. You know, I feel like this person wants to speak to you and tell you how they feel for the most part. I feel like this person wants you to realize and recognize that they have been putting the work into change for the most part. So, from the first half of this reading, what I'm seeing is that this person is putting in the work. I don't know for what yet. I'll pull more cards on that. But it seems like they're trying to change. The Three of Swords in reverse, it's an energy of reunion, reconciliation, and healing. The Death card is not like things are ending and it's everything is bad. It's more so a transformation. Things happen naturally. So I feel like they're shedding their self. The Knight of Wands is that willing to go over and beyond and like doing things, acting without thinking, is being very impulsive. Now, the Swords card is a card of the mind. However, how this energy is this like I'm gonna do and figure it out as I go. And the Tower card is the energy of transformation. It's the energy of things got changed, things are out of my control, and I'm trying to recover. They're not actively recovering right now because they're going through the process. So I feel like this person is trying to show you their authentic self, but it's kind of difficult. And it's very difficult for them to explain. You probably met this person while either you're healing or they're healing, but I feel like right now they're trying to work through a lot in their life that they don't really have much hope or control over. And what is significant is the fact that we have a lot of like Pluto energy of changes for the most part. Okay. So, what is going on with them? What is going on with pile one person? The King of Cups. What is going on with them? And then the Sun card. I will say the King of Cups and the Sun card came out in reverse. I just flipped it up right. But those two cards in reverse is an energy of like temporary sadness and an inability to control their feelings. So I feel like they're really trying to understand what their feelings are, you know, when it comes to themselves as a whole and when it comes to relationships. So I do feel like they're being authentic towards you. It's just that they don't really know. Ultimately, do this person love pile two? We have the 10 of Wands. It's a lot trying to love you or trying to be in love with you. The Knight of Wands. We have chemistry and connection. And then the Two of Wands. This person has a vision of love that they want to have. The Queen of Swords. The Two of Swords. This person is really going through it. I think that they love the idea of loving you. They love the idea of caring for you. They love the idea of being with you. But the problem is, are they willing to make the change in order for you to feel this love for the most part? They're trying to control their feelings. Are they authentic? Yes. Are they being genuine? Yes. Is this energy very limited? Yes. However, are they being intentional when it comes to loving you and caring for you? Yes. I feel like their situation is very much control. They're scared of rejection of some sort. They're scared of things not going their way. And it seems like everything right now is not going their way. So how do they adjust? That's what's going on with them. They're trying to find a light in the tunnel when it comes to their emotions. They've been in a dark place for a very long time. And they're trying to, pivot and move from this energy. They're trying to, you know, breathe again. However, they feel like you may reject them. They feel like they're not good enough. Aw, that sucks. Let's see, what advice does Spirit have for you when it comes to this connection? Spirit, what advice do you have for pile number 2 when it comes to this connection? We have the Page of Swords. You got a journal. Manifest what you want with them. You need to release control too. More play is needed in this connection. More fun is needed. And the Ace of Cups. I will say self-care is definitely needed. Prioritizing yourself because that's the Ace of Cups energy. But know that you guys are about to shift into a new phase of a connection. I don't feel like it's over. Look, it's not over until it's over, and it's never over. I think that expect this person to contact you and expect this person to express themselves to you. But when they're expressing themselves to you, you have to be capable of receiving, you listening properly with understanding, seeing things from their perspective. It feels like you're going to have to pick or take the higher low, the leading role when it comes to this connection, not being so reactive because they need someone there. They're really trying their best, even if you don't see it. But it feels like they don't really have control right now. But I think that Spirit is saying that you have to see them how they want to be seen, and, try one more time. If it doesn't work out, then, walk away completely. But you're about to experience something beautiful with them for the most part. I want to ask, what are some ways that Pal 2 would know that this person is being authentic or showing love? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Something with your job. And also like quality time, because the Nine of Pentacles like to spend time by themselves. If they're telling you to, like, they're opening up to you little by little about stuff that doesn't matter. Like, hey, I ate breakfast today and I ate it at 5 o'clock and I just had, one egg and I did it sun side up. Like all those attention to detail stuff that you don't really care for. When they start to express those little things, that's how you know. And also quality time. They're going to want to do things with you, but they're going to ask you in a sneaky way for the most part. How else will Pal 2 know that this person is trying to or moving towards love with them? We have the Magician card. They will say it outright. This is giving like Virgo and Taurus energy. Very slow but stable. It will come off as them being stubborn, but they're just trying to figure things out. They're just trying to figure things out completely. Interesting. Let's just ask, ultimately, what does Pal 2 person want from this connection? Ooh. They want to stop the fighting and the arguing. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor play. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I will say, I don't know if this person has much to give when it comes to you and your expectations. But I feel like their bare minimum in your mind is a lot in theirs. I feel like this person wants more play, a distraction. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to start to actually do things with them that reminds them of childhood for the most part. So to answer the question, is this person being authentic with their feelings? Are they being genuine? Yes. Are they currently in love? They're growing into it. They want to. But I feel like for them, they want to have their friend back. They want to have fun. They want to play. And then they will consider, everything else. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope I was able to give you clarity, guys, and confirmation. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we're going to figure out the person in your mind, whether it's a lover, an ex, a friend, situationship, a crush, your husband, your wife, long-term, short-term, whether or not they're being authentic with their feelings when it comes to do they honestly love and care about you. Okay, so if you chose this Dolly Jasper, I will say that this person is pretty happy with you for the most part based on this energy. I feel like this person enjoys you being around. You make them feel better about themselves. You make them feel very creative, and they really like what they see when it comes to you. Okay, you are definitely always on their mind, and you make their imagination run wild. That's so fun and playful. I like this energy so far. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. So pile 3, their higher self wants to know whether or not the person on their mind authentically, genuinely care about them. Do they love them? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Ooh, we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. And then, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands with the Tempest at the bottom of the deck. We got a little Taurus energy, a little bit of fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag is happening, and a splash of Virgo, but heavy on the Hierophant, Taurus energy with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Do this person love and be authentic towards you? I would definitely say yes. I think that they fall short when it comes to effort, They could be lazy. They feel very comfortable, very complacent for the most part. But I feel like this person really cares about you and they're really intentional about you. And I feel like this person, feels comfortable with you. I think that this person does want a long-term committed relationship with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they ask you for your hand in marriage. soon. I'm not surprised if you guys are married with each other right now. I think what's going on is that there could be an issue with, like, attraction. That's happening, and that may make you question whether or not you guys are exclusive or if they want you or not. I feel like this person is attracted to you, but I also feel like this person could do more in a connection. For the most part, they feel very comfortable. With the Page of Wands energy, is the energy of the sparks. Is gonna like fire back up eventually and soon. That's energy of you guys need to date each other a little bit more. The Hierophant card is the commitment, is things being natural, is things being supportive. The Eight of Pentacles energy is the energy of, relax, let's see what happens, not doing too much, not putting a lot of burden in this connection. And then the Knight of Wands energy is the energy of, like, let's slow down a little bit for the most part. Okay. Um, well, we already answered the questions. It's like, what else do we ask? Let's ask what's to come next for this connection. What you should know about this connection with you and your person. What's to come next? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So that's things growing and developing in a very peaceful manner. Slowly but surely, things are happening the way how you guys both want it and planned out. You guys are watering each other's garden. Even if it feels like it's not happening, it's really happening. We have the Two of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you guys have two different visions when it comes to love, when it comes to what you guys want in the connection. And I feel like that's where play comes to part. And I think taking things too seriously, not being offended, or, not doing the most. Okay. But it also being intentional for the most part. I feel like there's a lot of, secrets, a lot of doubts that you guys don't know about each other. And I feel like that will come to light. But it feels like this connection is very, like, spiritually drawn together. So definitely start praying, ask the universe for things that you want from this connection, especially when it comes to being intentional. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So that is the energy of long-term happiness and commitment, legacy, creating a family together. But I feel like the family will probably be blended. So just be mindful of that. And then let's see what else. We have the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of people who doesn't want to see this connection work out. There is a snake in the grass. And I feel like you guys have to be mindful of people who smile in your face, but they secretly want to see you and your person not be successful long term. So that's the message from Spirit for the most part. There's people who portray that they're supporting you guys, but they're really not. There's people there that act like they want to see you guys actually together, but they're sabotaging it. So be mindful of friends that you keep. Be mindful of family that you have around. Keep your connection very exclusive and fun with your person. Have trust. There needs to be forgiveness of some sorts, but I really do feel like somebody's playing games in this connection. I'll put some more cards on things you should know when it comes to this connection. Let's see. And I'll pull some cards on what your person's not telling you that they should be telling you. I think that'll be cute and fun. So let's see. What's it on? We have passion. It says, keep the flame of passion alive. It is the heartbeat of love. Ooh. We have nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. And I feel like this is the era that you guys are in right now. We have window. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. That's the new phase. We have imperfection. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfection. Okay. What are they not saying that they need to say when it comes to this connection? What should you know? We have I want you back. Oh, are you guys separated? We have I daydream about a life with you. We have I feel so happy with you. We have I see life differently now. And we have I don't know how to feel. I feel like this person is, like, battling their emotions also, which is the reason why you may feel like they're not putting a lot of work in the connection. And it's the reason why you came here to understand what's going on in your connection. Do this person want to be with you? Yes. Is this person being authentic? Yes. Is this person holding back? Yes. I don't know what happened between you and this person, the connection. I don't know if they probably cheated, you know, or they are being dishonest about something at this moment. But I feel like they want you to understand that they're not perfect, but they're a work in progress, and they're willing to work with you if you're willing to work back with them. I don't feel like this person care about you, and I feel like they want to win you back over, and I feel like they want to have a family with you, but it feels like the ball's in your court. You make them happy, they make you happy. So that's the question. Yes, they are being authentic and genuine when it comes to their feelings towards you and if they love you. Yes, they are. But I feel like this person also have a lot that they're dealing with, a lot they're working on, and they may not always prioritize you, but they're trying. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope I was able to give you clarity, confirmation. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.